I bled from the paper cuts, folding origami cranes. I try to make 1,000 whistles so I can heal the pain. Fold it up, let it rearrange. Cash it out, you can keep the change. I bled from the paper cuts, folding origami cranes. I try to make 1,000 whistles so I can heal the pain. Fold it up, let it rearrange. Cash it out, you can keep the change. Flow origami, every fold is a lesson. Never turning over, making creases into blessings. Niggas talking cheap, but the silence more expensive. When they moving like a ghost, the real shit feels offensive. Scars from the paper cuts, blood from the ink. Legend in my mind, so I am when I think. Life is pretty crazy, yeah, it changes in the blink. Balance on the edge, I had to pull up from the brink. Damn. I bled from the paper cuts, folding origami cranes. I try to make 1,000 whistles so I can heal the pain. Fold it up.
All right, we are here. It's your boy, Jaron Ikner, back with another episode of The Heat Check. We're live on Starstruck TV, Starstruck Multimedia. That's the brand, that's the team's company. This is actually... So I'm going to be eating for the first 10 minutes. You all guys got to deal with that because I got the munchies right now. So you're going to be hearing some eating noises. But I was going to say, I've been getting the count off on these episodes because I thought that we were like on episode 22. And then I was like, let me actually go back and count the episodes. We're on episode 27. This is episode 27 of the Heat Check, which is crazy. Like, we've done a lot of these so far. I think we reviewed over... Real quick, we are at 574 songs that have been listened to on this show. We've had, I'm going to share some of these stats. We've had 432 unique people submit to the show, which is actually kind of cool because there's 16% return rate. And then we've made like almost like $400 like through the skip and the full listen feature, which is dope, man. I always have a blast doing this. I always look forward to the Heat Check. I've been trying to be like really consistent with it. Like the only time that I haven't done a Heat Check this year since I started is because I had somewhere else to be. It wasn't because I like didn't want to do it. It was just like, oh, I gotta go like to a meeting, or I'm out of town, or I was on vacation or something like that. So like, yeah, it's really dope to be able to hop on here and listen to y'all's music and just see what you guys are working with. It's always good to like kind of talk about it and like really just have a dialogue about like what works and what doesn't work. I like talking about your guys' social media and looking at your pages, and like, 'cause it's kind of what I do for a living. Like, I do consulting for artists. I try to help out artists the best way I can. But so I do a bunch of stuff, but that's like one of the things that I do is that like artists will hit me up and be like, yo, like, how do we do blah, 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 blah. So, let's get into this Heat Check though, because we got a lot of submissions tonight so far. I think we have like, let me see. Let me get my ish together here. We have 17 submissions so far, which is a lot to start off with. So, because people will definitely keep submitting throughout the night because we're on the Nero page and like they have my little banner on there. If you go to like the main page during the live stream, that's why I gotta be better about like the scheduling, because I didn't realize that it did that. Like, so like it'll be like, oh, I'll just put it up and just like forget about the fact that like it's live, and then like I guess my banner just keeps scrolling and then people go and click on it, it's not live. So like I'm like, oh, I gotta actually be better about that and schedule it out. So this is scheduled now, we're being better, and it's a learning process. And shout out to all the people who have returned to the Heat Check and over again. It's dope. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it because we got a lot of music. If you're curious about who I am Jaron Ikner. I've been an artist for over 20 years. I have done film. I have 8 studio albums. I have managed artists. I've been on a couple tours. I'm an award-winning filmmaker, so I've made movies and gotten awards for it. I have done a bunch of stuff like curate festivals and help artists like build their whole careers, and yeah, I've done a lot of stuff, but it's all about the music for me. Like, I really love music. I think music is the ultimate solace. I think this is like the ultimate form of communication. It's like the universal language, which is why the Heat Check's dope, because we get like a lot of international music. But at the same time, despite the fact that I do all this cool stuff, music has always been like the base for me. It's always about the music. So doing the heat check gives me the opportunity for you guys to listen to your music and for you guys to actually like, be heard. Because especially like in 2026, we got AI and algorithms and presidents and TikTok accounts and content. You gotta make dances and you gotta take memes, and it becomes becoming less and less about like, hey, I just want my music to be heard by somebody. And so I'm trying to like keep that vibe going and just like listen to your music and just offer honest feedback. That's the whole purpose. I also like to make a little bit of money too. If people like submit via the super chat or via skip feature or whatever, that's also greatly appreciated. We don't have any tonight, and that's perfectly fine. But it's a nice little side week from doing this. Feels good. Okay, so a couple rules before we get into it. Submissions will be open until 8 p.m. my time, so about 2 hours. After that, we cut off all submissions. So if you're on the fence about it, you have a couple hours to decide. You can see if I'm rude or not. Stuff like that. Something froze. Hold on a second. I think my camera is glitching out. 1 second here, guys. I'll be back. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Okay, let's try that again. I think I jostled a cable over here. Okay, we're back. Cool. Tight. All right. Let's get into this. The first song is Nothing Without by DD Down. The description says, I'm back with a change of pace. Pop rock influenced song about the final word shouted at the end of the breakup called Nothing Without. Thanks for the support and listen always. Bet. Let's get it. This is the heat check. We live. Go listen to my music on Spotify. Go check out my album, Wishes Are Never Perfect. Yeah.
How much we thought we had built something. We thought we learned each other's hearts. Communication lacking substance. Replaced by love made in the dark. Words lacking action in the meaning. Poor letters never felt so dry. Built up my nerves that final evening. I spoke my heart, she read my mind. She told me I'm nothing without. She told me I'm nothing without her by my side. She told me I'm nothing.
Okay. So far, I like what I'm hearing. I wish there was some more variation in the musicality of it, in the sense that like I got the gist of like the vibe of the song in the first like 30-40 seconds. It's a solid loop that you have going on here that you're singing over, but I wish there was like a little bit more progression in it. And that's why I kind of, because usually like what I try to do, I try to stop around the minute mark, but I wanted to see how the chorus kicked in to see if we had like some more dynamic range in the song, like a cooler, like another sound coming in or something like that to make the chorus stand out more. And if I'm being real, the chorus is a little bit on the weak side. I wish there was like more going on in the chorus. And I'm gonna run this back to make sure I'm not tripping. Hold on.
She told me I'm nothing without. She told me I'm nothing.
I do like the vibe of the song though.
Without her by my side. She told me I'm nothing.
Like I like the vibe. Like this sounds like kind of like a throwaway Foo Fighters song, like from the late '90s. Like, you know, the Foo Fighters have like a sound, and I would compare this song to like a Foo Fighter song, but the chorus is, you know what I'm saying? I wish there was a little bit more to it, like a little bit more grandioseness is a word which I just made up right now. But let's listen to some more though.
Nothing without, told me I'm nothing. She told me I'm nothing. She slammed the door and hit my toe cheek. She said the way I acted ruthless. I think my actions misunderstood. I did this for her and my good. Grasping at straws when there was nothing. We lost it all 2 months ago.
You like, that's kind of what I mean. Like, I think this is a structure of a good song, but it's not quite a good song in the sense that, like, it's not bad, but it kind of feels like a demo. Like, I feel like we could add a lot more to this. Not a lot more, but we can do more with this song to make it sound like a little bit like more, I wouldn't even say polished, but just like more, just more, I guess. I'm doing a bad job of describing how I'm trying to feel right now, but like a lot of it for me is like the sound quality is great. Your voice is great. I think the song is great potentially, but I think we need more to it. Like, I think we need more in the chorus, like maybe even like more layers in the vocals. I get kind of tired of like the verse loop after the first like 8 bars, and I wish that we could like maybe add something. I think that we could just add more to this. That's like basically like my advice here. So I'm not mad at the song. I think it's a solid track. I just think that we can go back in the lab. Like, if I was producing this track, I probably would have you be like, hey, let's do like 4 more layers in that chorus at different tones and pitches. And then let's also go and let's see, like, is there like any type of like breakdown on this song?
Caught up busy making assumptions. I think I need to let her go. She told me I'm nothing without. Told me I'm nothing.
Yeah, I would like be like, we need a breakdown on this song. Even if it's just like the guitarist, like the lead guitarist, just like shredding throughout the song, and then we cut up pieces of it, just to add some variation to it. Because like now it just feels like a very like, it feels like an idea that hasn't been fleshed out fully. I think we could do more with the song. I'm saying, if I was a producer, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, we keep moving. Up next, we got a Heat Check veteran. This is Travel Through the Nebula. One of the Heat Check vets. I was chatting with him the other day, trying to help him get his shit figured out for sync licensing. Yeah, we'll get into it. This track's called Arrival to Earth. This is another cover from Transformers. Betskis. Doing covers is a good way to practice for the sync licensing path you're trying to take, for sure. But I think a lot of it too is really just kind of finding a composer for you, or a place, or someone who needs a composer. Which I'm in between projects right now. Otherwise, I would tap you. But yeah. All right, here we go. This is Arrival to Earth and Travel Through the Nebula. So I'm not familiar with the cover in the sense that, like, I don't know if you're killing this or not. You say Transformers, what Transformers movie is it from? I'm not going to play it because obviously I'm not trying to get copyright struck. But I'm not familiar with it at all. So I've only seen like the first 2.5 of the Transformers movies. So I'm not sure if it's like talking about like that. Well, I've also seen Bumblebee too. So I'm not sure if we're talking about like which movie. With that said, the work is always good, man. Like, you always do impressive work. And I think like really like for you, and we discussed this briefly when we were chatting the other day. We really should try to figure out like a way to get you into the hands of like a music supervisor or a music director or someone who just makes a lot of films. 'Cause I really think that your music belongs in films and TV shows, and you've already shown like your range, like your ability to like kind of create all these different soundscapes and atmospheres. And yeah, man, I just always like kind of enjoy just listening to your music because you have some interesting soundscapes. You said 2007 movie with Steve Jablonsky. Bet. Let me see. We'll play a little snip. Oh, the first thing that popped up was this song, Arrival to Earth. Is this like his biggest song? I mean, it's from the Transformers movie, so. Let's play some spot in the middle real quick and see if we can. Gotcha. Because yeah, I don't want to play more than like 5 seconds because that's gonna get me struck there. What's interesting about yours? So this has me curious because I'm wondering like what your process is like. Like, are you doing like all your work like on a laptop or a computer? Like you just have like a setup at home and you're just like in the lab working, or do you like go to a studio and work? Because I think Steve Jablonsky, whatever his name is, he had a full-on orchestra, more than likely. That, you know what I'm saying, to create all these different things. Like his tools are a little bit sharper. You could hear that even like when in the 10 seconds that I played, not even 10 seconds, the 3 seconds that I played, you could hear that there's a level of quality that's different from yours. I'm not saying that yours is low quality, but I am saying that he does have probably access to a full orchestra, studio bay, etc. so forth. Like you say, you do everything at home, and that's kind of what I figured. And I think that's like what's impressive because you do have the sound, you do have the quality, but like I'm wondering like what you would do with more, right? If you had more equipment, more everything. I'm saying like, how would that affect your sound? Probably really well because it seems like you do have like a really strong knowledge of how to like make the sound that you need to make. But that's like the first time I even noticed like your quality when like you compare it side to side to, you know, a massive movie like Transformers soundtrack, and you hear it and like, okay, so yeah, this dude Steve Jablonsky has a full situation, $1 million budget, multi-million-dollar budget to make the soundtrack, and you're doing the same thing on your computer. It's pretty sick. Let's listen to a little bit more. This is dope, man. I really like it. I mean, like I said, I like pretty much all your work. You're a really talented dude. And this kind of further drives home the point, because the idea that you are a one-man show. You were able to remake this song from the Transformers movie that has a multi-million-dollar budget, full-scale orchestra. It's pretty impressive, dude. Keep it up. Keep it up. I think you have a bright future ahead of you in composing once the right people hear your shit. All right, let's keep moving. Up next is Old Money by VSV. The description says, boom bap, shout out to Riney Beats at Riney on YouTube. He's only used AI in the thumbnail. Bet. That's fine, I guess. Let's take a listen.
When the boom drops, I smack it in the face. No train of thought, I'm all over the place. Up is down, left is right. Wherever I go, the flow stays tight. Don't fight, yell, kick or scream. Kick back, let me fulfill your dream. Serene, keep it steady as it goes. Rock so well to the tips of my toes. It's a show, the whole world's a stage. Not half bad for a guy my age. I don't care if you're 5 or 50. When I get live, it gets oh so nifty. Come lift me up to higher ground. Always respond when I hear that sound. Can't let go like a dog with a bone. Keep on yapping till I find my home. Leading the pack, hey, it's all I know. Sipping on D while I play my piano. Sing it loud, sing it so clear. Sing so proud so they all can hear. Oh dear, seems
Okay.
I've done it again.
Minute mark. I'm trying to parse some thoughts together real quick. So one thing I love about music, and hip hop in particular, is the expression of it, the ability to express yourself in ways that are genuine and true, more so than other genres. I think I'll even argue that hip hop, at least vocally, might be the most expressive. You all can debate that if you want. So when I listen to this song and I hear the passion in his voice, I hear what he's trying to do with the beat. I appreciate that. I appreciate that part. But then when I start to listen a little bit deeper, this feels like someone who is a fan of hip hop and wants to participate, yet might be stuck in the past a little bit. And I'm basing this off of a few things. One is the video that I didn't play for you guys because it's just him like rapping in front of a camera. But I guess what I could do is bring up a screenshot of the video and we'll keep playing it. Let me see here real quick. Do I have this set up for this? Let me see. Maybe. Okay. I'm trying to bring up the video. I should have been more prepared for this, but excuse me. There we go. Okay, so I'm looking at this video and I'm seeing him rap.
I'm all tripped up, lost in the spin, round and round every time. Hope it's okay that I drop this dime. Fine, let me keep this steady. Please give a call so I know that you're ready. Find me in a dream, laying sound asleep, going all in but never too deep. Right on the surface.
Like I'm trying to be nice because like I don't have anything like negative. Like I don't like hate this song or anything like that, but like it just feels like very like, I don't know, like not locked in. Like the flow is cool, the rapping is cool, it's fine. It's like very basic rap, face pace, right tight, scream dream. I'm reading the lyrics right here. Goes toes, stage age, 50 nifty, ground sound, bone hone, home, piano, no. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like very basic rap. And then the production of it like kind of reminds me of like, because I watch like a lot of like HGTV with like my wife. And like if you guys watch these shows or like any type of like reality TV show, when they have like the transitions from like one shot to another or whatever, then they play hip hop beats. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a stock version of like a hip hop beat that you would hear on a TV show, which is not necessarily bad production. It just feels like very by the numbers, very paint by the numbers. Like we have all the check marks of a hip hop song, which is what this song has. This song has all the check marks of a hip hop song. But just because you have all the check marks doesn't mean that it like flows well. Like I'm not mad at this song. I just feel like for me personally, I wish the lyrics were like a little bit stronger. Because I don't even think he's really like rapping about anything. Like when I read this, I'll read some random lyrics here. He says, I don't care if you're 5 or 50. When I get live, it gets oh so nifty. Come lift me up to the higher ground. Always respond when I hear that sound. Can't let go like a dog with a bone. Keep on yapping till I find my home. Leading the pack, hey, it's all I know. Sipping on tea while I play my piano. Like, bro really didn't like say shit there. I'm being real about like, what are you saying there? What's going on there? Like, I don't even know what you're rapping about. You're just rapping. You're just rhyming words together, which is fine. You can do that in hip hop. There's nothing wrong with that. But like, I don't know. Like when I like rap that where I learn about people and I learn like about like their personalities and like who they are as a person. Like I don't get any of that. It's kind of and like and when I look at your image, like you, like I wouldn't expect you to be a rapper. Like you might work at a call center and hit me with a freestyle, and then I'll be like, okay, cool, bet. And I'm saying and I'll be as far as it goes. But then like you might get it popping. You might be doing shows. You might be on tour. You might be doing all kinds of shit. But it feels like this is like a hobby for you, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with hobby rap. But I also feel like if you wanted to do better, pick some production that's a little bit more not polished, but like less generic sounding. Because it's not like it's a bad beat. It's just that like it sounds very generic. It sounds like every other rap beat. Like if I go to Suno right now and type in hip hop beat, I would get that beat. Is what I mean. And that's not a bad thing, but it's not a great thing either. Just things to consider. So hopefully you got some feedback from there. We're gonna go ahead and keep it moving. I'm gonna get this dude off my screen here. Taking up the whole space here. Boom. Okay. Up next. Sorry, I'm burping like crazy. I'm drinking this sparkling water. Okay, up next is Home of the Heathens by Litre. Cool. He used AI for the cover. Whatever. That's the trend right now. Okay.
Is that Litre? She tell me love is a lie. I'm like, babe, did you lie when you say you in love? I'm from the bottom, the home of the heathen, so I always dreamed about rising above. He only knowing what money can buy you. I get that bag and show you what it does. I swear to God, if I catch that boy lacking, I face him and spit on that bitch just because. Say it's a funeral, look like we turning up. That nigga died, we rolled him, we burning up. You not a member, you just didn't earn enough. I feel the back with his pack with exotic stuff. This is one number, you just gotta get it. They saying I did it, they say I'm the ticket. Why did you up it if you ain't gon' flick it? Brains the floor, all I heard was the crickets. Wasn't a sound, nigga, wasn't a peep. You gon' take you a risk, you gon' take you a lead. Can't say that bitch in the front of the Jeep. If we go to the back, I'ma put her to sleep. Way back up, babe, I ain't done. You invited me over, let's have some fun. Come back here, quit trying to run. She a freak in the sheets. In the street, she a nun. She tell me love is a lie. I'm like, babe, did you lie when you say you in love? I'm from the bottom, the home of the heathen, so I always dreamed about rising above. He only know what money can buy you. I get that bag and show you what it does. I swear to God, if I catch that boy lacking, I face him and spit on that bitch just because. I hate you. Actually, I hate the nigga who made you. I'm so direct, he a bitch, he gon' shade you. Say you got shot, but that bitch barely grazed you. I wish that bitch would've went through your skull. He just working to send me, the trigger got dull. Breasting me out with a model like no. Breasting me out with a model like where's your bitch, nigga? This is my bitch, she bad.
It was short, so we just played the whole thing. It's a minute and 20 seconds. So, this kind of rapping and this kind of production really is a trend right now, and I'm not a fan of it. It's like the kind of like rapping ahead of the beat kind of thing. we don't care about pockets or like rhythm. It's just kind of like getting it out. Like he hits the pocket every once in a while, but for like a lot of it, he is not. He's either ahead of the beat or he's behind the beat. But that's like what's hot right now. So I'm gonna look at this from a couple of lenses. I'm looking at this from my old head lens as a 42-year-old. Not a fan. Not a fan. I don't like. I wouldn't put this on in my car, because it would drive me crazy, just in terms of like the flow. Now, if I look at it from another lens, like modern hip hop and where we're at, potential. I think the potential here. I think that a lot of this, with hip hop, I think we have like. So right now, like we're dealing with like social media and algorithms and et cetera, so forth. And I'm making this theory up totally on the fly right now. But I've been kind of thinking about it in the sense that like with content creations and algorithms and social media and all the stuff that we're doing, personality and your character and who you are and how you tell your story is a lot more important than your music. Meaning that it doesn't actually really matter how good this song is. It matters more on how he's going to market that song in terms of like putting himself out there as an artist and letting people know who he is, being active on social media, is popping up for shows, photos, running ads if you need to, but just being visible. With that said, the song could be better just overall in terms of like mix and quality. It's only a minute, 20 seconds too. So it's kind of like built for like a TikTok era. But that's part of it too. Like, I don't know anything about this dude. Let's actually do a quick social media check here. This guy, 150 followers. Let's see here. Let's bring up the window to the wall. Why does it do that? There we go. So if you look at the social medias, he's just rocking these different fits. He's definitely like a dude about style. And see, this is what I'm saying though. Like, what I would be doing if he does have all these fits and all these like different looks, I would be making videos about how you put together your fit. Like how you decided to do, like, how did you just decide to come up with this look?
Fully start barking, them niggas just hit the floor. Just like it, bro, he ain't talking no more. I play the slants and a thick bitch to get his low. Brandon been hurting, he can't even get a hoe. Nigga be jokes, but I'm too hurt to smile. I love my cousin on stones and I'll get a thing about you, get outside, get wild.
See, I like that more than the other song because it's more interesting. I think the other song felt like a little bit more generic, like production-wise. That was some interesting production. That caught my attention a little bit more than the other song. But the point is that, you know, creating the whole world around your music is more important than the music itself nowadays. Let's see what you're doing here.
205, 256 shit. Sometimes I be thinking the world really mine. I was down on my ass, I had to get out that bind. Shit get wild, get the blurring the lines. I'ma deal with that shit, I ain't wasting no time. If I would do that shit, the best kept secret. But I don't know how long these niggas gon' keep it. Dropping that shit, they say that they need it. Work during the week with my bitch on the weekend. Sitting back one.
Yeah, I like this song better too. And I think this is something that I actually noticed about the heat check when it comes to people. Like when I'm like listening to some of your songs and like, I'm like, this song's okay. And then I go and do some research and then I end up finding better music than the music that you submitted. It's always odd to me because it's like, well, it's not odd, but like, it's something that I notice a lot because one, that tells me that you're not getting like any feedback from anybody, which is fine, honestly, because like, that's part of the reason why you're submitting to the show, right? So people could tell you and get some feedback. But then also you're not like looking at it in the right way sometimes when it comes to song selection. Like the song that he submitted is the worst of the 3 songs that we've heard so far. To where it's like, I probably would have submitted the One of You in the Microphone. You know I'm saying, or you like, I'm saying, like, because there's just more interesting. But then a lot of it comes down to like I said, building this universe around you, building a story, getting people to press play in the first place. Once they press play, then the music has to be fantastic. I wouldn't say that the song that you submitted is fantastic. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done here. I'm seeing the story in your Instagram page. Like I'm seeing like this play out a little bit. You need way more content, but I'm seeing it play out, and I'm interested to see where you go with it. So that's what I'll say for you. Like I'm rooting for you. Let's keep moving. Up next, War God Jihin. Okay, no description. Okay. Listen to the Heat Check Live. I gotta stand up real quick. 1 second. Okay. All right. So, what the hell is this, bro? I don't know what this is. This feels like you're freestyling on the piano. Like, it feels like literally like if you put a piano in front of me, and just like just messing around. Like I'm not hearing any like structure, musicality. You have another. Let's listen to this song real quick. Gangsta Paradise. Yeah. Okay, so you only have 3 songs on here, and I don't need to listen to the last one. I think I understand what's going on here. I think that you're trying to do piano covers, and that's great. But I think that we need to work on a couple things here. One is the recording quality. It sounds like you have a microphone held to your keyboard, and it sounds kind of wild. 2, it feels a little rough. And I don't know if I would go as far as putting these out on Spotify. But this is more like, in the current state that they're in right now, this is like SoundCloud level, right? Where you're like still figuring some things out. You ain't got to worry. You ain't got to pay for any like pro or distribution or anything like that. Put it out on SoundCloud, share it with people, get feedback. I know some distros let you submit to Spotify for free, but I don't think you're at the stage to where you're going to be like killing it on Spotify. I think you need a lot more work. Just a lot more practice is kind of what I'm hearing. Like, yeah, practice makes perfect, man. I think that's what it comes down to. Like, I hear the talent, and definitely got some talent there, but I think that these songs are not ready for worldwide distribution. And I'm definitely not at that level yet. More. That seems to be the theme of tonight's episode is more. Adding more, putting more into it, putting more heart into it, putting more passion into it, putting more musicality into it, putting more intention into it, putting more energy into it. Because right now it's so easy to like not do those things. It's so like the bar is so low just to like this is crazy. And I don't even want to like shit on dude here, but like I'm gonna use him as an example here because I think about like when I first started making music, like in 2006, 2007, and the only way that I was able to get my music heard at that point in time, there's only a few ways. One was doing a live show. Two was literally having my shit printed on a CD that I would sell to people. Or three would be like an online forum. And like the online forum, some of the forums had the ability to upload music and we share music that way. Getting your music onto iTunes in 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10 was extremely difficult to do. And you had to do like a bunch of certain things in certain order. They couldn't just like upload your shit to a site. You had to get your CD done and print it as a replication, not a duplication, but a replication, meaning that the back had to be silver, not blue or whatever, green. They don't accept that. And then you had to have a barcode, all these things, and you submit it to iTunes and they upload it then to yourselves, and then people would go purchase the song on iTunes. And like that was the only way that we would have music digitally at this point. And you know, since then the technology's gotten better. We have Spotify, like Apple Music, all this stuff. And now like you have literally all the music that's ever existed in the world on your phone right now on a box in your pocket, which is crazy to think about. And what's crazy about that too is that the bar to get your music onto these platforms is pretty much in the ground, to where you don't have to, all you really have to do is pay a fee for most of these sites. It's just like, hey, we charge $20 a song or $100 a month, or sorry, a year or whatever, or we take a cut of your royalties or whatever. There's always like these different formats. And so what's crazy about that, and AI is really exposing this like hardcore, is that anybody can put fucking music out to a worldwide audience right now in any format. You can go on a piano and do stuff on this quality, which I'm not saying it's terrible, but I'm not saying that it's good either. And you could just hammer some shit out real quick, record it, maybe clean it up, maybe not, because there's some rough errors on this track. And then put it on DistroKid or whatever, and then it'll be out to the entire world to listen to your shit. And I it's just crazy to think about, because like I said, like when I first started making music and like putting music out, it was impossible to do that. My first album, and when I say that, this is why I call like, because I've had albums before my studio album. My first studio album came out in 2011, Black Sun Rising, when I was going under the name Black One. And before then I had several projects, but none of those projects ever were able to get to streaming or get to iTunes. Well, streaming wasn't around then to get to iTunes because it wasn't on the quality. Even if I tried to send it, it just wouldn't. Like, I had to get signed to a record label who had the connections. I had to make sure my album was fucking mastered, mixed and mastered. And I got like someone else to help me record the songs. We did some mastering on it and artwork, barcode, all that shit. I had to do all that stuff and submit that shit to the distro, or sorry, the record label, to get my music onto iTunes. This is like 2011. It took like months to do it. And so like, I guess my point is, on this little rant that I'm on, is the idea that like, bro, like we have it too easy as musicians right now. To get to the bar, like to get your shit out is just in the dirt, and so anybody can put a song out. And I think that like feels that everybody's is doing something, right? And right now we're having 200, 300,000 songs being uploaded every single day, and none of these songs can get listened to because everybody's putting out shit. Everybody's a musician now. Anyways, yeah, hit the gym. That's my advice with this song. Hit the gym, get them fingers up. Let's nail those keys. Let's make sure we're hitting them clean. Let's make sure you're recording it clean. Let's make sure we're putting like a lot of effort behind it to make sure that like if you feel the more into it, if that makes any sense. Anyways, let's keep it moving. We got more songs coming in, so we got to beat the clock here. Up next is Train Hoppin' by Matt Staines and Jordan Wilson. Here's a single for my friend and I's upcoming album, Train Hopping. It's a narrative story folk album about friends that run away from town in search of a better life while their town is searching for them. Bet. Okay, interesting. See what we got here. See what we're working with here on the Heat Check with your boy Jaron Ikner. That's me. All right, here we go. Train Hopping.
Wake up late to the soft and faint sound of the wind chime singing. The 10 o'clock train passes by. Now the days are ringing. The stone hits my window as the sunlight beams in. Inside I see my friends in their earrings. So we went running, running, running through the fields that never end.
Okay, so initial thoughts. One, I like the harmonica. I don't think we've had a song submitted on this show so far, 27 episodes, that have like a harmonica as like a lead instrument. I think this is the first time I saw like, oh shit, haven't heard this in like this kind of vibe in a while. It makes me think of like Blues Travelers and bands like that. I like me a good harmonica. I like when someone's crushing the harmonica and makes that work. That was a cool little intro. When we got into the song, the vocals started. The vocals were weak in terms of volume, and I say this every episode, to where I feel like the vocals, if you are going to have them on a song, should probably be the star of the show. They should probably be the thing that matters the most because it's the most unique instrument in the ensemble. And we get it picks up a little bit when this chorus kicks in, because we're getting some layering and like a little bit more detail on the song. But the vocals initially had me like, oh, I wish they were louder. That's like what I was thinking initially, like the vocals were loud enough. But let's keep listening.
Running, running through the fields that never end. Past the wide and open bend down by the river. We were chasing, chasing, chasing that parade that came again. We were train hopping, there was no stopping, so we chased it to the end. Now we wait as this old freight takes
Yeah, I just wish the main vocals in the verse was like a little bit louder. I do enjoy the song though. It's not a bad track. It does have the folky song, the vibe to it. I like that there's a theme and a story behind it. I always appreciate like a good story song and songs that have stories attached to them. I enjoy that for sure.
us to the town where we'll buy some time, do the dirty grind and try to find a way out. Left our homes behind, we're never going back again. If the steam's getting to our heads, we're just a few broken men. Now our hearts are burning, so we use the last payphone. But we never bought a ticket to get ourselves all the way back home.
Yeah, man. I just wish the vocals were a little bit louder. I wish the vocals were like more on top of the song instead of like in it, because the guitar really drowns it out, and it's kind of hard to hear what you're saying a little bit. And I'm on headphones too, so like, yeah, I don't know. It's not a bad track. Like, I'm not mad at it. That's like the only complaint that I have about the song, is that it needs like more volume in the vocals. But yeah. All right, up next is Something Something Obsession. Oh, this is Law White. He's back. Law White is a former Song of the Week winner, so that's cool. He back with another one. This one's called Something Something Obsession. He says it's the third single. Had a bit of a mixing nightmare on this one, but curious to what you think since you featured the last two singles. Sure. Let's get it, Law White. Let's see what you're working with, buddy. All right, here we go. Oh, only coming in left.
Nature endows us at birth with three general patterns of emotional response. Rage is the response to the primary stimulus of force, something interfering with our behavior or action. Fear is the response to loud noises or losses of force. And the emotional response to love is the result of a show of affection.
Lightning strikes when you least expect it to, when you don't expect it to. Lightning, yeah, it comes and goes, oh, it surges through my veins like a pulse I can't contain.
This is pretty dope so far. I could definitely hear where you say that you had a mixing nightmare, because I'm hearing guitars in like just different spaces, which is interesting. I think it actually works. The vocals are cool, the lyrics are cool. I'm liking like the little switch ups and like the little elements that like kind of make the song feel finished. This is a good song so far, for sure, for sure. Let's keep listening.
Sweet aftertaste lingers on, I can't erase. I want your electricity, just let it flow inside of me.
I'm not a fan of that chorus though. That chorus is kind of weird. You want the electricity to flow inside of me. Cool. We'll keep listening, but yeah, the chorus kind of took me out. I'm not a fan of the lyrics of the chorus.
I need your electricity. I want it so badly. Lightning. There's nothing left to do. Linger.
I'm hearing these little subtle vocals in the background. You might not be able to hear them if you guys are watching this like on your phone or whatever, but he has these little vocals, like this little ooh or something like that in the background, but it's only coming through on the left side. So it's interesting. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but that's what we're dealing with right there.
Zone, biding time for another place and time. I want your electricity, just let it flow.
I can see what you're trying to do with the chorus. Like I'm not like earlier I was saying I don't like it. Like it's fine. It's like it's like the part that like the people would sing along with, like if you were doing this live. That's the part that probably people remember the most. So it works in that sense. I just think that it comes off a little like stiff. But overall, I'm not mad at the song. I like it. We're gonna listen to it for a little bit more, and then I'll give some final feedback, and we'll move on.
Inside of me, I need your electricity. I want it so
Guitar solo's hard. That part was pretty sick. Second half of the song goes crazy, and it's mostly just all. I mean, it is all instruments and just vibes. I think you do a really good job of like rocking this part of the song. I'm glad I kept it playing because I was about to stop it. I'm like, let me listen to it a bit more. I like what we're doing on the second half of the song. It's very kind of like a hippie band jam session at like a hippie festival, like a Gem and Jam show kind of vibe, where I'm not sure if people get the reference, but in Arizona, down in Tucson, we have an event called Gem and Jam, where all the people in the world who sell rocks and all the hippies come into town to buy the rocks. And we have a festival called the Gem and Jam Festival, where you have like a lot of jam bands come and like just jam out. And this was like, this part reminds me of like, this would go crazy there. I like this part more than the first part. And yeah.
just let it flow inside of me. I need your electricity. I want it so bad. Bitter sweet, oh bitter sweet, oh bitter sweet. Aftertaste, oh bitter sweet, oh bitter sweet, oh bitter sweet. Aftertaste, oh.
That was a good song. Like, I know I was hating on certain parts, but like overall, it's a really good song. I think the production's really good. The quality's good. I like the guitar breakdown. It feels like a full song for sure, which I think was the issue with like some of the previous entries tonight, is that I feel like they needed more. This song has that more that I was looking for. So this is really good work. Thank you, Law White, for the submission. Make sure you go check him out. He says it's the third single. I don't know if this is attached to an album or not, but yeah, man, thanks for the submission. This shit goes crazy. Goes crazy. Up next is Come and See by Shield Frisbee. We only have 58 minutes left before we close down the submissions for the night. So if you want to submit your music and you're watching it to see how you feel about it, you have an hour to figure it out. Yeah, so up next is Shield Frisbee. Our song Come and See is linked above. It was intended to show a showcase of warm but intense groove featuring bass and drum with driving guitar later in the song. Lyrics are abstract, using imagery to convey the feeling of being coerced into a group where you don't belong. All 100% man-made. Hope you enjoy. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. The heat check.
So you wanna join up? We're all here to help. Just breathe in deep. You're a cork set on top, just waiting to pop, and out it sleeps. Do whatever we say. It's a game that we play. Get ready to start. We've got you covered with everything you need. Come and see whatever you want, you can achieve. Come and see, for you we promise we'll all lead. Come and see
So,
your allegiance.
so far, I like everything about this song except for the dude's actual vocal tones. Like, his voice is really soft. It's super duper soft, which is cool, but like also not. Like, the song has some really interesting like guitar riffs and like has some very interesting production, and I feel like his voice doesn't lend to it more so than it takes away from it. Like, it's a little distracting from like I find myself like trying to like lock in on the music of it, and then I hear his voice, and his voice is not hitting for me. Now the lyrics aren't bad, but he's just a little bit too soft. I don't know. It's hard to explain. We're gonna keep listening though.
Get all these things, so we'll be waiting for you.
This part's dope. I like the musicality. I like how the song is structured. I like the guitar riff. I like even the key.
Now just close your eyes, see yourself without disguise, and be free. Drink deep from our well, at the ring of our bell. Just follow our lead. Eternity comes fast.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the guitar is the star of the show in the song right now. Like the guitar riff, the dun 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 dun, it sounds sick. And even like the drum loop, like I feel the music. The voice not so much. And I think that's where I feel like yeah, and maybe it's even just like that run, right? Like maybe we can get like better takes. Like I'm thinking from producer mind now, where maybe we can do a couple more runs and get some better takes that have like maybe we try like a take where you're singing harder and a take where you're singing softer, and then maybe we layer them. Or maybe we, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like the vocals are very weak for me. And so I feel like that would be where I would focus on the most in this song. Let's see something real quick though. They do have social media. Let's do a quick audit. Bunch of weird stuff. Little hand-drawn things. I'm liking the page. Let's see here.
No need for luxury. Show up.
And see, this is an example of why you have visual aids, because I'll tell you what, even looking at his page and looking at these characters that he made, it kind of makes you
Collapse down to the dance of the earth.
like, it kind of fits the aesthetic. Like, I kind of understand the voice now after looking at the imagery. Does it make me like it? No, but I understand it now a little bit more when I'm looking at this character. This is the song. They do have a good little setup right here with like the imagery. These seem to all to be like hand-drawn characters. I like all this for sure. This is dope. No pictures of the band or anything like that, which is not always necessary. Me personally, I like to see. I'm always curious about the ensemble, right? Like whether it's like one dude on behind a computer making whole ass movie scores, or it's like a 5-piece band. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just curious to know, like, how do we get this song together? How do we get this thing together? It's not a deal breaker for me, but I always want to know. Going back to the song, I feel like after looking at the imagery and like kind of getting the themes a little bit better locked in, it makes me appreciate the song a lot more, for sure. But like I said, the producer in me trying to make like a catchier song, I guess, or a bigger song, I would add more layers to the vocals, try some different runs, see what we can do about some layering. But that might take away from the aesthetic of the message of the album, because it seems to be like this kind of like frail alien creature vibe going on with this character that we see right here, that's featured in all these stuffs right here. So I get it. And like I said, this is why it's important to have a story in a universe around the music, because it puts context to things, adds a lot more context. For sure. All right, let's keep moving. We're about halfway through at this point. Up next is Wasting Time. We're going to close submissions in about 50 minutes. So at 8 o'clock, my time, we are closing submissions. So get on or get off, your choice. Up next is Wasting Time by Zach Tumundo. Let's get it. Oh, let me turn off my little screen here. There we go. The Heat Check Live, let's go. This is fun. The vocals and drum selection and sequencing makes me think of the TV show Pose. Now, if you haven't seen the TV show Pose, this is about the trans community in New York in the late 80s, as they had Vogue pose competitions, like fashion competitions essentially, and they had different crews and stuff like that. And this is all based on real stories. And I'm really just kind of glossing over the story because that's not what we're talking about here. But the reason why I bring it up is because there's an episode where basically like Madonna and her song Vogue came out, and basically they were like, oh, Madonna stole all of our sauce for this Vogue video, which may or may not be true. But this song would go great in that era, and the song probably goes well in the clubs. It's a banger. There's a bop to this. It's very simple, but like this is definitely for like Valley girls or like I don't even know what phrase I'm looking for here. Party Woo Girls. Party Woo Girls would love this track. This is what they would turn up to as they're getting their makeup on, and they would hope that this song would come off in the club. Yeah, like I don't think I need to listen to the rest of the song, honestly, unless there's like a switch up here. Got the breakdown, it's good. Like a little bubble noise. Yeah, I mean, this is like a straightforward like club banger. I think it does what it needs to do. I think that the song is strong. The production is clean. The Waste My Time is like a little like it's catchy to where you'll have like the girls singing like Waste My Time, singing about their ex and shit. It's a bopper. I like it. That's all I got. Thank you for the submission, Zach Tamundo. Up next is Human Shields by Zoo Evets. Jove Bay. Okay. Bet. Let's get it. Heat check. This is a video. I don't know if this is gonna get louder or not. This is 10 minutes long. Yeah, so this definitely sounds like a jam session that you guys recorded. It sounds like a really fun one. I'm digging it. Like, I'm not mad at what I'm hearing. This is like goes back to what I was saying about the other band. That's like this would go good at like a jam festival, like a gem and jam festival where like you have like all these jam bands come out that play like 11, 12 minute, 15 minute songs, and it's just them jamming out. Like this is what this is right here. If we look at their social media, if you take a look at their social media, it's like literally just exactly that. It seems to be them on the band, like the band touring circuit, playing songs. Do they have any videos on here? Let's see. Let's take a gander. We're not gonna spend too much time looking at that. Let's get back to the music real quick. need to listen to it much more. I got it. Dope jam band. That's all I kind of got. Like, you guys sound like you guys be having some fun ass jam sessions. Looks like you guys are playing some shows and just jamming out on stage, which is kind of the dream, right? Like, especially if you're like an instrument based musician, like that's kind of the dream, man. If you could just like get with a good band and start playing gigs where you're just like jamming out all the time, that's like what it is, right? I don't play instruments like that, so I wouldn't know. But yeah. Anyways, let's keep it moving. Up next is Moose by Boo Boo Bear. Single off my upcoming album, Moose, produced on Soundtrap. I don't know what the Soundtrap is. And somewhat mixed and mastered on GarageBand. Okay. Let's take a little glander. Okay, so I like the production. I just think that we need some more mixing and mastering, because what ends up happening is that as you're bringing on these extra elements and like these extra things, you're losing our drums. Our drums are getting lost. So I think we might need to be doing some side chaining a little bit with some of your effects, so they are either direction, to where we're cutting out the frequencies that your kick is hitting on, and your snap, I guess is what that is, so we can hear those drums cut through a little bit. Because as we get deeper into this song and I'm hearing these elements, these strings come in, I like everything that I'm hearing, but then we're losing other elements, like the drums are like getting further and further in the background. I would also say there's some balance. I'm not sure if this is intended, but there's some balancing issues going on here, because like I'm hearing a lot of synthesizers on this side, but not as much on this side. Maybe that was intended. It just feels a little bit off there. We could tweak that a little bit. But I do like what you got going on in terms of like the structure of your song. Your synth choices are pretty dope. Your sequencing is pretty dope. I just think that we could do a better mix to where we get those drums to not just get drowned out. That's like the biggest complaint I have so far. I think I'm good listening to the rest of that, because I think we got the gist of it. There's like 20 seconds left, or there's a minute left. But I think that we have some good ideas in this song. I just think that we need to make sure that all those ideas are getting a fair shake, to where we're not just like adding layers on top of layers and on top of layers, and then by the time we get to like the peak of the song, it's just kind of like a bunch of noise. because I think that you have some interesting sounds here and you have some interesting sequencing. I like your drum sequencing, but then we lose it about like at the minute mark, basically. But when you introduce all the elements, it feels kind of lost in the sauce. So I would say just give it a little bit more massaging. Give like I said, try to find a way to give space for all the drums without losing the character of your synthesizers. Bet skis. Let's keep moving. Up next, y'all got 36 minutes to submit. This track's called Guess Not by Blue Herring, Psycho Slack, Blue Glaze out of Toronto. Okay. I fucks with it. Let's see here. Heat Check Live with your boy Jaron Ikner. If you like what you're watching, follow the channel. We're trying to get to 10,000. I don't like to put deadlines, but if we could do it within the next year, that'd be sick. I think year gives me, because I'm on a good pace right now. I think we've gone up like 3,000 followers this year when I actually started taking YouTube seriously. And so that's cool. And so I think that trying to hit 10K the next year would be cool. I have some strategies and how I would like to do that. And a lot of that is through y'all watching the Heat Check and subscribing and liking and telling people about the show and letting other musicians submit their music. We do this every Monday when we can. I think I've only missed like 4 Mondays so far. But every Monday I hop on here around this time of day and just listen to y'all's music. So I try to give like literally like the most honest feedback that I have in my heart. And hopefully that's something that's useful to you. If it's not, that's also fine too. Anyways, let's get it. This is Guess Not by Blue Herring on the Heat Check. This is a fun track so far. I really enjoy a lot of things about this one. I like how the drums like kind of switch up on you on like the fourth beat. Is that right? I might be counting that wrong, but it just like switches up on you to like a little like rolling like drum kind of pattern. It goes back to like the 1 2 1 2 1 2. That's pretty cool. I like that. And I also like the vocalist. She kind of reminds me of Gwen Stefani. I'm sure she probably hears that all the time. That's what she reminds me of. And I like that because we don't have a lot of singers that sound like Gwen Stefani. And Gwen Stefani's old, so we need some more Gwen Stefani sounding type people. So that's tight. I like the lyrics. I think the vocals could be a little bit louder, but I'm just picky about that when it comes to vocals. This is good. I like this.
Numbers keep on going up. We all just keep up. And they say, if you just pick up. When the machine starts slowing, we're all packing roadie. They got no more space.
Okay, so we're taking a look at their social media, and they got something going on here. I'm digging it. Let's bring it up real quick on my screen, and that's the wrong panel. Here we go. Nope, that's not right either. Boom. So this is their page. Blue Herring is the name of the band. They have this lead singer here, who I'm assuming is whoever this chick is the same person singing on the song. She's got a cool little like kind of like vibe with her and her look. I'm not sure this is the same person. That might be somebody different, but they're active, like doing shows. It was a 3-piece band, essentially. They got the jean jackets. Are they Canadian? I'm wondering. Toronto, yeah. I think they're Canadian, which is interesting because that kind of fits the vibe and the aesthetic. And this is kind of like what I'm talking about. Like when I hear the music and I go and look at the content, like and it lines up, it's like, oh, that's good. It's a good feeling when the content matches what we're seeing. Like I hear the song, I'm gonna play this song, and once again you'll hear the vibe. Part 6. Yeah, I like this song. I enjoy this. I like that it's fitting an aesthetic that aligns with what I'm hearing, right? Because a lot of times people don't like know how to match the visuals with the vibe of the music, and that's where a lot of people get lost. But I bet this band actually probably has a pretty good following locally, like wherever they're from. I feel like they probably get it cracking. And then, it's just about reaching wider audiences. I'm some dude that's in Phoenix, Arizona. So literally as far as fuck. But I enjoy this. I like this. So thank you for the submission, Blue Herring. That's just tight. All right, let's keep moving. Up next is Break Apart by Uni Colty. Okay. And you as in the viewer watching this, deciding if you want to submit or not, we have 29 minutes until I close submissions. So we have 29 minutes to decide. Otherwise, you have to wait till next week. I don't make the rules. Well, I actually do. And that's the rule that I made. So the song's called Break Apart by Uni Colty. This literally reminds me of a song off of Incubus's Crow to Let Them Murder. It's not a bad thing. That's like actually like one of my favorite albums. But like the way that the song is sequenced and the way that the song is put together, it just literally makes me think of that song. I'm trying not to play it because definitely will get, it was a made for TV movie, Six Sad Little World. Six Sad Little World is kind of like that, but that's a little bit faster. No, I like this dude's voice. His voice sounds really cool. I like what he's doing with the song. I like the structure of the song so far. Although I am expecting some more intensity as we get a little bit further in this track. The song is 5 minutes long, so if it's like this for 5 minutes, it's like kind of missed opportunity. I want to see some progression. I want to see like some intensity in terms of like adding some drums and adding some more like oomph to this, because this has potential so far. There we go. That's literally what I was waiting for. Like, I hope that we get some drums and like some like a switch up. Like, if this is like purely like acoustic, this is such a missed opportunity. Like, we need this. Like, yeah, this is good so far.
He's made of wine and sleep and pills make sleep better for her. Keep your voices down on melancholy hill.
Wrong direction. Unless he goes crazy right here.
Happiness alone.
Ugh.
Break apart. Break apart.
I like this song. I really don't have anything negative to say about it. Like, I like everything about the song. I like how it's sequenced. I like how it makes me feel. I like the vibe of it. I like that we got these drums coming in. His voice is dope. This is a song on that contender so far. I'm gonna mark it and see how I feel about it next week when I actually go and write up on something. But anyways, we're gonna keep moving though, because we have 6 songs left, and I always like it when I can beat the fucking 8 o'clock deadline and just be done. Then I get a chance to play some of my music. Cause yeah, I'm a musician too. You can go check out my album, Wishes Are Never Perfect. There's a link in the description. The album's doing very, very well, actually. I actually took time to like collect my numbers and all that stuff. And so we're approaching like 900,000 plays on Spotify. Not Spotify, TikTok. And this is a result of like a couple viral videos that the song's attached to. I think we're at 70,000 plays on Spotify. Another like 30,000 plays on YouTube. And the point is that we're like inching towards like 1 million like plays and views on this album, which is like crazy, because like it's the reason why I keep going as a musician. Like, because like every time that I come out with stuff and I drop an album or whatever, I do better, like number wise. Like, I get like a bigger audience. And if you look at the trajectory of each of my albums, it's like it's not a huge like growth. Like, I'm not like doing leaps and bounds, but like I do better every time out. Now I'm 42 years old, so I don't know how many times out I have in me overall when it comes to making and producing and marketing and putting out an album entirely by yourself. And even when I was signed to a label when I was younger, like, it's exhausting to do this shit. I love doing it, but I guess my point is that I don't have a point. I was just ranting. Anyways, I don't have a point. I'm just saying some shit. Up next is Drink You Up by Koi Machina. Okay, let's get it on the heat check live. Oh, you gave me a fucking... Okay, here we go. Make sure you follow us, though, for sure. Sorry about that. Here we go.
I used to be a shining star. I used to have an open heart. I used to dream I'd meet someone and we would never be apart. I used to laugh at my own luck. I'm scared that I'll never grow up. I'm scared that you'll never know love. I'm scared I'll never give you up. I used to never hit you up. I
That's
used to
sick.
never give a fuck. Now you're the poison in my cup. I drink you up, I drink you up. I used to never hit you up. I used to never give a fuck. Now you're the poison in my cup. I drink you up, I drink you up.
The beat's sick. I like the production quite a bit. Lyrics are a little kind of like basic. Cup up, you do love above. Like, that's fine. I would like a little bit more like depth in the lyrics. I like the concept of the song though. Like kind of like forlorn, broken up, toxic kind of shit. I like that shit. Beat's sick. I like the song. The mixing and mastering is good. It says in your notes that you use Mixia, which I believe is a it's like offered through DistroKid, if I recall correctly. Like when you go and you like submit your song through DistroKid, they give you the option to mix and master it. So she used that on the mix. So I mean, it sounds really good. I'm liking the song so far. Strong effort. Not mad. Let's listen to a little bit more.
I'm scared, and that's not what you want. I'm scared of losing way too much. I'm scared that might be what you want. I'm scared, and that might be enough. I used to be a shining star. I used to have an open heart. I used to dream I'd meet someone and we would never be apart. I used to laugh at my own luck. I'm scared that I'll never grow up. I'm scared that you'll never know love. I'm scared I'll never give you up. I used to never hit you up.
You see, I can't
Used to
find.
never give a fuck.
It shit annoys me though because like this is why I start to get suspicious. It's just like, okay, so I always think about this like this logically. Like, if there's a girl out there who is this talented, who can write songs like this and sings and is pursuing it wholeheartedly to where they're like doing content and they have social media, etc. and so forth, they would have more than 0 monthly listeners. 0. This person has 0 monthly listeners on their account. I don't quite understand that unless they literally like drop this song today and this is all brand new. But that's still like suspicious, right? Because like I said, any female artist that's out there pushing themselves would have social media. They would have a website. They would have all the stuff that was necessary. I just tried looking this girl up, but I can't find a single fucking thing. So I don't know how to feel about that. Cause like it's like I want to know more about her. I want to be able to like look up her stuff and be like, oh, this sounds great. Offer some advice and like do the things I'd be doing, but I can't do that. When I Google it, the only thing that pops up is this Spotify page and this song. So I don't know, like there's cheap. I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me. And so as a result, I'm just gonna keep it going because we only got 5 more songs left. So let's just finish this up. Up next is Hands Up Slow by the Abominable Iceman. Listen to the heat check with your boy. Let's go. I like the name, the Abominable Iceman.
Yo! Na 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 na. Being a mind, pound, and body, solemnly swear to God to get started. I'm scared to death, dearly departed. I don't know for sure, but I think I got it. I'm old and tired, probably should just retire and call it good. But something inside, I thought it died. Scream and let it rock. Come on, I do it out of love. I'm broken and beat up, I seen better. Days and night storms and sunny weather. I know in my soul there's a spark. And if I die tonight, I do it from the heart. This is why I'm breathing. Breathe out my mind, spit it out. This is believing, so that I gotta let it out. This is why I'm breathing.
Family, you need a studio. You need a studio. I don't know how you're currently making your music, but this sounds like it's a lot, like sounds like it's self-produced, to the sense where it's like the person who recorded this song probably doesn't quite know what they're doing in terms of like, oh, we're gonna throw some reverb on it because it sounds good. We're not gonna do any compression. We're just gonna like let the shit just kind of sit on top of the beat. The beat is very drowned out. Like, I'm not even hearing like the quality of the drums. We got to take, if you, I hear the potential of this song, but this is like the shit that I was saying earlier about how like you can just throw anything up on Spotify now. Like, there's no like quality control, because I feel like if you were doing this back in 2009 or 10 or whatever, and you try to submit this, iTunes would reject this song. Not because it's a bad song, but because it's not up to the standards that we usually like to have our music be at. And like, I think that there's a good concept here. I think there's a good song structure here, but we need to polish this like quite a bit. I think that the vocals don't sound very good. I think that the beats drowned out. It needs more to it, more mixing in this sense.
This is why I'm breathing. So here I am.
Like, it almost sounds like you're like recording like your vocals on a phone with the song in the background and you're in the bathroom. That's literally how like what it sounds like, because the beat sounds so in the background and then your vocals sound like echoey as fuck. So I don't know like what you did to record this, but you need to get an engineer on this to bring this song to life. Currently in its current state, it's not it.
Man without a plan locked inside my mind, trying to make you understand who I am, where I've been. Enemies that were friends. Did I do what I had to do in the end? I feel like I've been here 100 years.
Yeah. No. You need to hit the studio, fam. So I say I hear the passion, I hear the drive, I hear the intention. I just think the execution on here is all wrong. And I think you need to find a studio wherever you're from. Go pay them, the $50, $60, $70, $80 that they charge an hour to get this recorded, and have them remix the beat. I don't know how you did the production on this, whether it was you. I don't feel like it was you, because I feel like if you made a beat that was that good, because the production's solid. I feel like if you made a beat that was that good, then you would know how to make it sound better than what it does. So maybe you beat jacked it off YouTube, whatever. Maybe whatever. It's just that this needs a complete overhaul to where we are trying to present a better package to the people. It doesn't have to be perfect, but in its current state, it's not going to work for me. So we're going to keep moving. Up next is I Don't Move Like You, Bet, by Julian. Okay.
Anytime okay with me, and anywhere's your favorite place to be. If I stay out the way you like to move around, oh baby, I don't move like you. Can you feel your blood boiling? Well, I can feel mine. Your pupils dilated, but baby, you're dancing with a clown. Oh baby, I don't move like you. I wish that I could move like you. I wish that I could move like him. That moves like you, that moves like him. That does not move like me. No, baby, I don't move like you. You can say that I lost my mind, but I'm saying that you have left my mind. And no, baby, I don't move like you.
So I'm trying to figure out something because it says that, like, is this the whole band, the Devil Cigarette Band? I'm looking at your social media. You got it pretty popping here. Cool aesthetic going on with the social media. Let me bring it up so people can see what I'm looking at here. You got some cool posters, some cool headshots. Seems like you guys are pretty active. I'm liking the music. You guys definitely have a lane too. I'm not sure if this is Julian here in this photo, but he seems to be like the leader of the band. I like it. I like what you guys got going on here. I think this is the purpose of social media here. Because where people get confused nowadays is that, like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. There's two purposes for social media. One, if as a musician or as an artist, I should say. One is to get people's eyes on your art. Obviously, like, get people to see your shit. And then two is to make people understand what they're looking at. Oh, so you said this is solo. This is just you. I'm not sure who you are in this photo, but you're saying that you're one of these people. Are you? Which one is Julian here? If I were to guess, I want to say that this one is Julian, or this one. These two. I might be wrong. It doesn't matter. The point is that you're talented, dude. If you're doing this all by yourself, this is some good work. I like this song. I like what you got going on here. I like your team. I like the Devil Cigarette brand that you have going on here. But listen to a little bit more of the music, though. So.
Oh, baby, I don't move like you.
Hands, toes, faces sweaty. I took you to this party, now I'm dancing alone. Hands, toes, faces sweaty. I took you to this party, now I'm dancing alone. Hands, toes, faces sweaty. We took this pill together, now I'm dancing alone. Hands, toes, faces sweaty. I took you to this party, now I'm...
I think there's definitely a lane for this music. It's like, quirky kind of folk, kind of like Americana kind of vibe to it. I think that, it seems that you guys kind of have your shit together in terms of like having a consistency to your brand, a look, a feel, a vibe. Let's watch a reel. I know this is not you, but this is your band, but I'm curious to see what you're working with here. Oh wait, you guys want to see too? Yeah, you guys are dope. You're dope. I like this.
Dancing alone, hands, toes, faces sweaty. We took this pill together, now I'm dancing alone.
Oh, baby, I don't move like you. No, baby, I don't move like you. You can say that I lost my mind.
Yeah, I like that song. I dig it. It's something that I think it does. You do a good job of creating a vibe that I rock with, kind of like a fun kind of party vibe. And then, like, once again, when I look at the social medias and I see you rocking a house party, you know, it lines up. Thank you for the submission. We got like 4 submissions that came in the last like 10 seconds because people were like figuring out that they wait until the last minute to submit, that they may have a fight, might be able to listen to their shit earlier. And that's why I'm probably going to start doing the randomize button here soon. I've been thinking about this like a lot, like, because I do all the submissions on the same day, or most of the time, like recently the pattern's been when I drop the link, we'll get like a quick like 17 submissions over the course of like an hour, right? And usually I do first come first serve, but what I'm thinking what I'm gonna start doing is start hitting this random button that like shakes things up for a variety of reasons. One, actually no, I'm gonna tell you, doesn't matter. We're gonna keep it moving. Up next is Sober for the Weekend by Cujo Lavelle. And y'all got 6 minutes to submit before I close the submissions. This is the Heat Check Live. Oh, let's get it. Make sure you follow me and shit too.
Went and told me what you needed, so I set some racks for you. Now I realize you were fleeting, so I gotta give you back, yeah. In the streets you were freaking, had the internet tweaking. Then you woke up at home though, start to feel sober all alone on the weekend. Looking at the facts now, chemistry collapsed now. Look at numbers, I'm a loser, turn my back up on the future, trying to leave you in the past now. All alone on the weekend, start thinking I don't need this. Sick of treading water, she's a sheep, trying to swim with the sharks in the deep end. I thought of you proper, but properly bad. You're probably mad, I sent you some lyrics, they're making you sad. Know that I'm stubborn, sadistic, that's facts, but you're just a trick that I win and I had. I win and I had. Fell for your words, feel them tear up my scabs. Ask for those feelings that Cujo don't have. Mad shit, baby, I'm a fucking hat trick. Icy with the cane, call me Patrick. Fuck a bad bitch, I'ma take her do a backflip. It's gymnastics, I'ma make a couple hit songs, sick of classics. Addicted to the game, not ashamed of my habits. I won't lose again, catch me out switching tactics. Living like a captain, feeling like I'm Jack, I'm a savage. Set my soul inside a casket.
Why do I feel like I've heard this before? Did you submit this song before? I gotta go back and look, because it sounds like super familiar, like we've done this before. And I didn't realize it till like I heard certain lyrics. But let me see, because I know you submitted last week, but you submitted a different song. But I feel like, let's see. I don't think I can look by person. I mean, it is what it is, but I'll still give feedback on this track. But oh, you did submit this. Yeah, I knew it wasn't tripping. I knew it wasn't fucking tripping. Okay, so I did give feedback. If you want to go hear my feedback for the song, go watch the previous episode where I already give you feedback for the song. Taking up time, we're gonna keep it moving because other people are trying to get their shit heard. So shit. Up next is After the Storm from War Poets. War Poets are back. They're back. Okay, so War Poets, this is their third time submitting a song. Let's see what they're working with. This is the Heat Check.
Wishing wells full of stories, shooting stars but full of dreams that fall apart, 'cause they've seen lives have lived unhappily. Scared of what comes naturally beyond a screen of they see. Sun that shines before the hour. Heard the song they sing inside the trees, the breath of the fire. Found the heart beneath the moon. Lost
like every move that I ever made was the wrong one, but still I keep going on forward 4-1. When niggas wanna end it all, I wonder what the cause was. If there was any signs or symptoms, I never saw one. Who would've thought the next time you slept would be the long one? And for us, every day gets worse since you've gone up. It's all love from the grave to the next day, but there's still pain during the rain after the storm comes. When things fall apart, niggas fall apart with them, but life's still a luxury, the best gift given to us. Now you're living through us, there's living proof through our sons. They'll one day come to be a new us.
Liking the beat. I mean, this is the same issue that I had with the other songs. So I love their production. Like, whoever chooses the beats has a great ear, because the 3 songs that I've heard plus at this point that you guys have submitted, all of them have really good production, like really like soulful, emotional production. But I'm always like wanting more in the rapping, particularly the first dude. And I'm not sure this is the same first dude, but I almost feel like the second dude is going to impress me more than the first dude. Let me see.
And every day I'm thinking how we screwed up. If only niggas knew what you was going through. Cause truth is, maybe it was just too much. Been too long since you've been gone, it hurts too much.
My heart's on the man, but I can't pretend that I'm not missing you. The mask that you wore from the world that had the pain you were going through. My eyes start to fill up with tears like the flood waters breaking through.
Let the chorus.
But you're gone now, man, I wish I knew. My heart's on the man, but I can't pretend that I'm not missing you.
His vocals are a little raw, especially for the chorus. Like I probably would have had him do some layering, because it sounds like it's just like one take, and it sounds like it's not mixed as well as it could be. Yeah.
That you wore from the world to hide the pain you were going through. My eyes start to fill up with tears like the flood waters breaking through. But you're gone now, man, I wish I knew.
Feels like our every move came with the pressure. Evils that came with them if they were lesser. How would you embrace the success or say it's a blessing when the time it took from us laid some to rest? Playing and thought the fight you was involved in still hitting us hard, still feeling the loss when the city was ours. We would have been counting days if we knew where it went wrong. Now I'm trying to find something to blame for never seeing the pain till it rained when the storm came. Praying for a time where I could see you again. Every dark night lurking, there's a demon within. When it comes to the fame, I throw it all away. But back when we was in the basement, and if we had our wishes, you resting in bliss. We wrote this to tell you.
Cool. Yeah, he was slightly better than the first dude. That's kind of how I expected it to be. So out of the 3 songs that I've heard you guys submit to this song, this one's probably my least favorite. It's not bad, but I think that this one has like the most chinks in the armor, in the sense that like I like the beat, but it's a little bit melancholy. It doesn't have like the it doesn't give me the snake face like the other 2 did. It's still a good beat. The rapping is fine, as the other songs were. I feel like the singing on the chorus could be stronger, especially with like that first song that you guys submitted with the Anais Ingram chick, who I still don't know if it's AI or not. That song is really, really good. This song is good, but not as good as that song. It's a good effort though, for sure. And we're closing submissions. I left them open too long. Close submissions. Submissions are closed. So if you're trying to listen to or get your shit submitted, you gotta do that shit next week. But anyways, I like all the songs that you guys submitted, but like I said, I think that the weakest part is always the rapping, because like it's not like the bars are always insightful and like introspective, which I always appreciate, but they're also like always kind of basic. And I wish we got some more depth there, just like in terms of like vocabulary. But overall, not bad. Keep it moving. Up next is Single by TAF. Why do I feel like we heard this before? I know TAF has submitted before, but let's see.
Ghost baby, you went nuts on this one.
Bitch, you missing out. Keep my name about your mouth.
Did I really love you? Yeah, I really, really did. Didn't put no one above you. For you, that was opposite. Now I don't know why I cuffed you. Now that I know who you is, now my feelings for you's fuck you. I don't care about how you live. I done moved on. Yeah, I'm long gone. So don't hit on my phone unless you tryna fuck with no strings attached. I'd be down for that. But don't be thinking that I want you back while I'm hitting it from the back. You made me sick of all these bitches. It's a blessing in disguise. Cause now I'm back to my senses, chasing digits and I lies. Gotta get 100 million, that's my mission before I die. I'm gonna split it with my family, children, we all gonna be fine. Your vibe to me was like a drug, and now that you gone, you got me thinking fuck love, ooh, you did me wrong. Relationship I'll never rush, even if I feel alone. Cause a bitch I'll never trust, I got my guard up strong. Your vibe to me was like a drug, and now that you gone.
I like this. I like the video too. I should have put the video up so you guys can see it. I guess I still can. Real quick. Because the video does a good job of like making me understand who this kid is. And then the song is very on the nose. Like, you know, it's like a straight up like almost like a diss track to like his ex. It's kind of weird, but I like the vibes.
You got me thinking fuck love, ooh, you did me wrong. Relationship I'll never rush, even if I feel alone. Cause a bitch I'll never trust.
What's interesting too is that he has a sneaky like country cadence going on here, to where it's like if he tweaked his vocals a little bit and put like a little bit more melody behind it and like maybe added a little bit more guitar, he could probably pass this off as a country song. Cause that's how like close country's trying to get to in hip hop. It's like this, like Morgan Wallen could sing this song and it might go crazy.
Got my guard up strong.
Where's Calvert City? Look this up. Calvert City is in Kentucky. So yeah, right.
Look, man, that's the thing about it. I would rather talk, you rather walk, now we can't talk about it. Argue over nothing, I'm like, fuck it, ain't no talking about it. Pack your shit and we get out my face so we ain't talking about it. Yeah, your feelings changed, huh? I think that's crazy cause my feelings stay the same, huh? Catch myself thinking on them days when I was sliding to third base, but now I guess I'm in third place now. Fuck it. They always say that it's a lesson, a blessing, but I still love you and I got you, hope your blessings don't lessen. Like to learn from my mistakes, make sure my ways are progressing. I'm so tired of fucking up, I think I found my profession.
Your vibe to me was like a drug, and now that you gone, you got me thinking fuck love, ooh, you did me wrong.
I'm kind of fucking with this. It's like there's a lane for it for sure. Let me look at your social media real quick. I kind of like this song. Let me see here.
Baby, you went nuts on this one.
I want to see if he continues like the country cadence.
I think I can hit success instead of calling out my name. And now it's hard for me to rest cause I got money on my brain. All I do is chasing checks, I ain't got time for what you think. Got a pocket full of blues, feels like I'm a walking bank. I think I can hit success instead of...
Yeah, see, this is what... I don't want to say anything too mean and fucked up, but like... This is like a Post Malone situation. Where it's like... This dude could keep going and pop it off in hip-hop by doing what he's doing right now. And like get his audience build it up and then switch the country real quick and then start because he has the country cadence. Like he's like rapping like a country singer, like the way the country singers are rapping right now. Yes, country singers are rapping right now like this. And so it's like I can see that transition. And I think what he should do is just go ahead and start blending these genres, bro. Like start working with country singers and do the hip hop thing. And you might be surprised, especially with being in Kentucky. Like that, there's an audience and crowd for that. I like the song though. I like the theme of it. The rapping by the dude, Big 47, was a little mid in terms of lyrical quality, but I like the emotional vibe behind it. So that's cool. All right, but we keep moving though because we're almost to the end. Up next is Blessed by Pastor Jane and Will the Servant. Song we produced for Christian group out of Atlanta. Okay.
Hey man. Yes, sir. Look. If you know, you know. But in the words of Apostle Jeremiah, pick 'em outside, pass it on by.
Blessed, 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 blessed. Feasting 524/7, I'm blessed. Got that new level, I'm passing the test. Covered in victory, ready for next. Nobody mad but the devil, I'm blessed, 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 blessed. Count it up, count it up, count it up, blessed. Got it, I got it, I got it, I blessed. In my winning season, yes. Ready to get it, I'm with it, I'm Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, grateful. Shout out to the king who is able. The wisdom is keeping me stable. I was living in sin for real, didn't know where to begin. He turned my panic to praise for real. The blessings are yes and amen. I'm a living witness, got the visit from Holy Spirit. See my life have begun to shift and got the holy ticket. Now I grind till the work is finished. Gotta stay on my kingdom business and I'm crushing every living giant. Wicked people can't deny it. Got the boldness of a lion. I won't never keep it quiet because I'm blessed, 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 blessed.
Okay, so
blessed, blessed, blessed.
I like the song. But this also gives me kind of like an opportunity to like kind of talk about Christian rap a little bit and like how I feel about it overall. First of all, I will state this by saying this is not a shot at anybody in particular. This is not like a diss at religion. You guys can rap about whatever the hell you want to rap about. And I'm glad that you're finding ways to express yourself. And I'm glad that you're attaching it to something that you believe in. With that said, I be finding Christian rap like super weird. And the reason why I find it weird is because it's such a narrow lane to rap about. It's like if I decided to be like a football rapper and I wanted to rap just about football, right? And so all my bars are about football and throwing the pigskin and running 100 yards. And I'm saying, like, when it comes to like, I like Christian rappers who don't know are Christian rappers. And then at that point, it's like, then what's the point of adding the Christian to the title? You know what I'm saying, like, if you're a Christian rapper and you worship God, that's fantastic, awesome. But when you make all your rapping about worshiping God, it gets weird for me because I want to know more about you than just you're worshiping for God and how. Because a lot of times, a lot of Christian rap will be like testimonial rap. It's kind of like what I would call it, where it's like, yeah, I've been through this, but God's got me, so we're good, so forth, and that's beautiful. I'm not knocking that, but it also like limits, and I might be wrong about this, but it just limits the possibilities of where Christian rap can go. And I know that this is like extremely popular right now. Like Christian rap is like so on the rise right now, and that's part of it too, because like I've seen so many rappers throughout the course of my career talk about and do the most deplorable shit, and then all of a sudden, like 6 years later, they're rapping about God, which is fine. That's the point, right? Because you're supposed to find like, you know, a second life through God, and He's supposed to bless you and wash you away all your sins there and so forth. So that makes sense and lines up. But then like I think about God or Jesus himself, like would he listen to this song? Maybe it's about him, so maybe, but like I don't know. That's something I think about kind of often because I've been dealing with a lot of Christian rap across my thing lately where it's like, would Jesus like this song? He probably would, right? Because he's Jesus. But like, would it be on his playlist? I don't know. Let's listen a little bit more though, for sure.
Feasting 524/7, I'm blessed. Got that new level, I'm passing the test. Covered in victory, ready for next. Nobody mad but the devil, I'm blessed. Blessed, 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 blessed. Count it up, count it up, count it up, blessed. Got it, I got it, I got it, I blessed. In my winning season, yes.
24/7 and 365. No matter the time, if it rains or it shine, cause I'm blessed when I sleep and I'm blessed when I rise. Blessed when I come and I'm blessed when I ride. God, he transform me like Optimus Prime. Nobody can stop me, they never really try. I'm picking it off and high stepping like Prime. If I may, let me testify. By faith in Christ, I'm justified. And by the blood of the Lamb, I've been sanctified. I got keys to the kingdom, I can lose a vine. In Christ, my life been crucified. In him fulfilled and satisfied. And I got my wife, this
guy's dope. Whoever's rapping on the second part, he's super sick. I like his voice. kind of sounds like Lil Wayne a little bit, and then the flow is sick. But then once again, like the content, it's just about how blessed he is, and it's about how God is great. Fantastic. I'm glad you love God. It's just kind of weird to be rapping about him all the time.
My kid, my crib, when he called me to help pastor his church. Yes, sir, I'm blessed. Not manifest, got land I possessed every time I step. I am the head, no longer the tail. The armor of God's like a bulletproof vest. I'm blessed in the city and blessed in the field. I'm giving them thanks before every meal.
Also, like, to be real about it, I don't want to keep like knocking on the song, but to be real about it, like calling a Christian rap song blessed, and then it's just like, yo, I'm so blessed, and I'm blessed like this, and I'm like, it's like literally like the most like generic thing that you could probably do in Christian rap is have a song called Blessed, and it's talking about how blessed you are by God. That's like the standard Christian rap shit that we're talking about, where it's like, this is like, it's like almost exactly what I'm trying to, like the point I'm trying to make, to where it's like, if I'm going to hear a Christian rap song, I want to hear something that's like so unique, or like more unique than just like a song called Blessed, where you're rapping about how blessed you are and how God helped you. Because that's like all Christian rap. And I'm not even trying to knock it, bro, but like literally like 85% of Christian rap is that exact shit, where they have a song called Grace and they rap about all the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the creativity being stifled in the form of religion. And it's super weird because like I'm not really like a religious person. I consider myself agnostic. My wife is practicing her religion, and no, I respect religion for what it has. But when we start making songs about them and they become hymns, it's like, okay, so then it becomes a different thing, because then it's no longer about the artist expressing themselves. It's about their devotion to God. And that's fine. If you want to devote your music and to your craft to God and the religion that's attached to, be my guest. But then it also takes away a lot of your characteristics and your personality in the music. And I might be wrong about this. Like if you guys are in here, or if there's some Christian rappers who are watching this at some point and don't agree with me, I would love to debate you about this and like get your viewpoint. But I don't know. It's just always been like something that I've had a hard time connecting to, because it's like, also it's like easy money. I hate saying this, but it's like easy money, to where it's like, if you can get some footing in the Christian hip hop scene, you're going to get fans for sure. Because there's a lot of people who are like born again Christians who want to listen to hip hop, but they can't listen to Cardi B because she talks about her WAP all the time. You can't listen to Nas or Jay-Z because they talk about selling drugs and killing people. So they have to listen to like Lecrae. Lecrae's dope. Don't get me wrong. But like, that's why like a lot of rappers are moving towards Christian rap, because there's a lot of hungry fans who want clean hip hop that they can play for their kids in an environment that is fitting, because you could play that at church and people will like it. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes sense. I just don't necessarily rock with it like that. And I spent too much time on the song, so I'm gonna keep it moving. But I like the track for what it is, like subjectively, for like what the song has to offer in terms of like lyrical quality, flow, beat, etc. so forth. I like the song. I'm just not a fan of the Christian rap genre as a whole. Now, don't send your pitchforks at me. Don't cancel me, etc. so forth. I think I explained myself pretty well as far as how I feel about that. But you guys might clip this up. But you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep it moving. Last song of the night, AYPE. They are a former Song of the Week winner. They won not too long ago. And they submitted their song. This one's called Tragic Love. This is a music video, so we will put it up on the screen. Hold on, wait. Too fast. Okay, so bring it up on the screen. This will be the last song of the night. We're done for the night after this. So I will give a little speech real quick. I appreciate you guys watching the Heat Check. We do this every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we go for as many songs are in the queue. And we close the queue at 8 o'clock. This has been working pretty well for me overall. I'm liking this new format, so we're going to keep going with this. So if you want to submit your song, keep an eye on the Nero account. I'm surprised they don't have like a follow feature on here at some point, or like an email blast, but I usually drop the link at 10:30 in the morning of the Heat Check. So 10:30 on the Mondays is when I usually drop the link. And then I post the link on Reddit immediately after. I think most of you are probably from Reddit. Some of you might be from Nero itself, but that's most of the submissions that we get are from Reddit. So that's the information that you need to submit next week. We'll be back soon. And yeah, let's finish this out with some AYPE. Tragic Love.
I try and show you the way, but you're blind. And look for shit you cannot find. Okay, I made a mistake. You exaggerate until I lose my mind every fucking time. But it's okay, I was wrong. And should've acted on the notions that I knew all along. But I got caught up in the moment, stayed a little too long. And feelings have a bitter taste, it's just a little too strong. Oh no. Tragic love affair. This is just a tragic love affair. And la 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 la. Tragic love affair.
So I like this song so far. It sounds very similar to the other song you guys submitted, the one you guys got Song of the Week for, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because it shows that you guys have a style that you guys can like return to, etc. and so forth. But then also like listening to these songs back to back, it's like they sound too similar. Like I wouldn't put these songs on the same, like next to each other on the album. I think they would belong on the same album, but they wouldn't go back to back. If that makes any sense. Let's keep listening.
What you want, what you want? Tragic love affair. So what do you want? I heard you laughing when they muted my song. Are you intentionally trying to kill my hype? Or maybe you found another way. Somebody else picked you up and flew away down. But you're still unhappy, so it's okay. Yeah, you still unhappy, so it's okay. Fuck love, that's what you would say. But now you're looking for it in the wrong tragic love affair. This is just a tragic love affair. And la la la
I think-
la la. Tragic love affair.
I think with the video, because of the theme of the video and what like the song is saying, or sorry, the theme of the song and what the song is saying, I kind of wish the video was more story oriented. Because right now I'm watching the video and it feels like a rap video, like a shot like a rap video, and it feels kind of like a rap video, which might be intended. But I think that this song, because of the theme behind it, etc. and so forth, it would have been cool to have like a girl like that you're trying to get with. I don't know, like it doesn't have to be like a heavy story. Like we don't have to go full Michael Jackson, but it'd be cool if you like had a more story element to it, to the video itself. I'd still like the song, but I'm just saying that would make it more interesting for me.
So what you want, what you want? Tragic love affair. In the beginning was great, and most things are, until they start getting old and start falling apart. Pick up the pieces, but they just too sharp. Yeah, they all broken up in little fucked up shards, and all you can remember are the fucked up parts. Lost my temper, got to yelling 'cause your mouth's too smart. Like accountability, like you didn't play your part. Like Picasso painted pictures like she majored in art. Oh no. Tragic love affair. This is just a tragic love affair. And la 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 la. Tragic love affair. So what you want, what you want? Tragic.
Yeah, I mean the song's called Tragic Love Affair. I think we see one girl in this video for like a hot second. I think we should make like a, so this is what I would do at this point. As like a, say I'm your producer, A&R, and we're pushing this single and we already dropped this and it's doing all right, but it could be doing better. I would actually make a short film. You guys clearly have a camera guy. I don't know if you have sound, but you have a camera guy. So you make a short film and you attach the other two, or the other song and this song and another song that has an overarching story, and you have these snippets from these songs on that short film. That's what I want to see. Because at this point, it's like you guys clearly have the talent. You guys clearly have a sound. But now we got to see like some range. You know what I'm saying? Like, can y'all act? Can y'all tell a story? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell a story through your music, but, you know, level up a little bit. Level up.
That's cold still.
Yeah, finish this video.
I'm risking myself from a.
Me too, nigga. This is what Bachelor's in Geographics is about.
Literally, bro.
Whoa, guy flipping at the end, crazy. Yeah, like I said, I like that song. I don't like it as much as the first song. I think the first song is your hit. This is a good follow-up song, and like it makes me think like kind of like old school rollout logic, where it's like you would have Sand Trap be the one that makes you your money, and then Tragic Love is the one that keeps it. In the sense that this is the same song that you're kind of tapping into the same audience, and so forth. I'm liking the consistency so far. I'm saying like you guys are like I'm curious to hear what else you guys have and what is this leading to. Like, are there going to be an album, etc., so forth? I think that your journey seemingly has just begun, and you guys are already seemingly doing pretty well. So I think that I'm excited to see what you guys got coming. Keep submitting your songs to the Heat Check. And fucking, yeah, that's it, man. We're going to get up out of here because it is 8:30. We're done. All right. So we'll see you all next week. Same heat time, same heat place. I appreciate your guys' submission. Always like hanging out with y'all, listening to y'all's music. And yeah, I'm going to get out of here. So I love y'all. See y'all. Peace out, y'all.
Yeah. Starstruck. It's your boy. Let's go. I bled from the paper cuts, folding origami cranes. I try to make 1,000 whistles so I can heal the pain. Fold it up, let it rearrange. Cash it out, you can keep the change. I bled from the paper cuts, folding origami cranes. I try to make 1,000 whistles so I can heal the pain. Fold it up, let it rearrange. Cash it out, you can keep the change. Origami, every fold is a lesson. Never turning over, making creases into blessings. Niggas talking cheap, but the sound is more expensive when they from the paper cuts, folding origami cranes. I try to make 1,000 whistles so I can heal.